Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral, joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command today. So, as I like to do once a month, this is going to be a monthly occurrence now where I'm going to do a breakdown of where I'm currently up to in the game. I'm going to try and do it for the end of each month as well, roughly. A breakdown of where I'm at in the game, what levels I am, where my ships are at, and a bunch of other different things as well in terms of research and stuff like that, just so that you know where I'm up to and we can all help each other. You can help me in terms of my progression, see what you think, and so I'll see what my thoughts are, and then I want to know your thoughts to whether I'm doing it right or wrong, or whether I should do it differently, or stuff like that. I do want your feedback when it comes to this type of stuff because it will help me massively. Also, this is the type of video where we will tell you the upcoming features and upcoming stuff that the channel is probably going to cover in the next, hopefully the next couple of months on our progression to 1,000 subscribers. A quick shout out to all of the new subscribers. Thank you very, very, very much for joining the channel. You're helping me massively to be able to become a so-called YouTuber as such. Still, obviously, I'm very far away from that sort of goal. We need over 1,000 subscribers to get to that sort of level-ish. And you're helping the channel out massively just by hitting that subscribe button. So thank you very much by hitting that. We are currently sat on, as far as I'm aware, 155 subscribers. So we've gained a fair few in the past month. So thank you very much for everyone that's joined. Don't forget to keep hitting that subscribe button so that we can get to 1,000 subscribers in no time. Also hit the bell notification, which is obviously next to it. That allows you to receive a message to say that I have uploaded a new video as well. So get into the game. As you know, for this past month, I've mostly done a free-to-play sort of grind this month. Pretty much completely free-to-play. It has hindered me quite a lot in terms of progression, just because it's really hard to play this game free-to-play. If I'm honest, it's really, really hard just because of the amount of resources and materials you get and stuff. So it's a hard thing to do. So I envy anyone that's done it from the start of the game. I really do. As you know, I'm currently sat at 3.31, up 31, and as you can see, pretty much everything is getting up to like level 29, level 28, so a couple of the dill miners there, but overall not too bad. Level 30s, mostly 30s, and 29 being the lowest, and on the shipyard there as well being level 28. So in terms of the actual station, we are getting up there slowly but surely. We are building our way up in terms of our station to level 31, which is not too bad overall. We are just waiting on getting the gas that we need for the R&D department. We do need quite a substantial amount of gas, so we are just waiting on getting the gas, and we will then obviously upgrade the R&D department. In terms of research, so currently we're doing the Federation repair costs just because our Saladin costs an absolute fortune. So that little 6% of help will definitely benefit us quite substantially. And then we'll obviously focus on a bunch of other things in this tree. The main thing I have been focusing on is the galaxy tree. As you can see, I've been focusing on all the different miners, the different types of miners you can do, and we've got our security systems all, or survey security, also up to level 2 as well, allowing us to have a bonus of 30%, which is obviously quite substantial. In terms of this, we did do the Federation gas miner as well. We can do another level, but we just need the dill, which we currently are obviously lacking. Again, with the Federation stuff, we can do quite a few of these now. It's not too bad. And we can get that maxed out eventually as well. But the main thing I want to focus on is getting these different miners up all the way, and we did also upgrade the warp technology by 2 levels as well. I think it was 2 levels anyway. We just need to get the survey warp up, and the way to do that is we just need to get security level 3, but we can't do that until we get crystal miner level 8, and we can get that up to level 7, obviously to then progress, but we're currently held back by the obviously the crystal uncommon at the moment, which we currently need for our Vidar, which I'll come on to in just a second. So that's in terms of our research. That's what we've been focusing on recently, and we will be focusing on mainly doing that pretty much into the future. In terms of ships, so I'll just repair these pretty quickly. So in terms of our ships, the ones that we've been focusing on the most is the Vidar. The reason for this is I've sort of switched tactics. Obviously, that's not the crew I use for the Vidar, so before anyone mentions anything, um, we've switched tactics and we're transitioning from using the Sally to more using the Vidar. The reason for this, even though the power is obviously at the moment substantially less, and I only have one weapon to upgrade, is it costs 800 uncommons. As well as obviously substantial amounts of different resources, but it's actually more to do with the actual repair speed and the repair cost of the Saladin. Unfortunately for me, because I'm now more free to play than I've ever been during this game, resources, as you can see, are starting to become harder and harder to come by on my server. Therefore, I'm starting to have to think about if that door slams again. I swear to God. So we're starting to have to think more about how to min max on how to best optimize our research use, or not research, resources use in the game. And the best way we can do that is with the Vidar. So the Vidar can get up to 1,000,000 power easily. Obviously, once it gets to level tier 9, and obviously leveled up to level 45, we can get it 1,000,000 power with no ease at all. And it's substantially cheaper than a Saladin to when it comes to repair cost. When I say substantially cheaper, when both of them are destroyed, a Vidar is easily 3 times less for me at the moment. Obviously, with them both being tier 5, a Vidar is easily 3 times less when it comes to repairing. And not only that, it's also 2.5 times less when it comes to repair time. Because my Vidar at the moment, I did a video on it recently as well. My Vidar at the moment is currently, I think it's 1 hour and 52 minutes it's currently at when it comes to full repair cost, whereas my Saladin's over 5 hours. So when it comes to that type of stuff, it's substantially less. So as you can see, we've upgraded 2 things already on it, which is the impulse engines and the first weapon. We're going to be doing the railgun next, so we need to save up enough to be able to get the railgun. So we've got 20, we need 26, so we need another basically 18,200, which is, as far as I'm aware, it's going to take me 6 days to get that much. And then we need another 19 again, which is another 6 days on top of that as well. So we've got another basically 2 weeks, and our Vidar should be near enough maxed out, because that's not much, so that shouldn't be an issue. And we should hopefully have 70 build up by then. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks we should have 70. Again, the cargo bay is not too much, and again we can just rush most of that with lat or something on the lines of that. The reason I say we should have enough in terms of the crystal is because we only need 50, and the last time I checked, if I'm correct, we are currently sat on 25. So we will be able to do this pull in 5 days to get this, which will get us 120, which is why I say we will be able to do it, as well as the obviously a bunch of other stuff as well, which is going to come in handy. So we definitely will be able to upgrade the Vidar to tier 6 in the next 2 weeks, which is the plan, and we need to get it to tier 9 as soon as possible. Please let me know whether you think that's a good or bad idea, and please let me know your thoughts to whether it's a good or bad idea. Literally tell me why you think it's either a good or a bad idea, because I am really intrigued to know. Mainly just bearing in mind, obviously, the current situation that I'm in terms of free to play, and the Sally costs an absolute fortune to repair, and it obviously takes substantially longer to in terms of the speed. I know tier for tier, it is a more powerful ship. As you can see, they're both currently sat at tier 5, and it is obviously substantially more powerful, but I still think I can get the Vidar to 1,000,000, and that'll get me to at least level 34 quite substantially. And I'll still be okay with using a Vidar, for example. So that's where I'm currently at with my ships. As you can see, this is not, again, I've just been mining with the Botany Bay. This is why this crew's in. So I've currently got my USS Centauri's leveled out to level 15 now as well, because it's tier 3, which is currently making us sit on 124.6% in terms of our increased bonus. And then obviously we have to ping as well, which obviously goes in there. So we're currently mining with both of our mining ships, our VAC class and our Antares. We're currently mining at roughly around about 10,000, just over 10,000 an hour, which is not too bad at all. I do quite like that. We're currently just getting some crystal at the moment because we do need a lot of crystal right now because my stores are dwindling. But yeah, so that's where we're currently at with ships. That's currently where we're at with the station and research. In terms of in terms of the event, obviously, as everyone knows, I completed the Outlaw event a fair few days ago now, literally about 5 days ago now. I completed the Outlaws event, so all of the ones that have been cropping up, I haven't really been focusing too much on. I have completed some of them because some of them obviously get me some resources. Like this one got me obviously Trit, for example. I can't do the other one because I can't attack level 32s. That's why I haven't done that. And again, the data mine and extraction one I also did. Again, just to be able to get the officer, the Zeta credits and stuff like that, which is this one. Just to get the Zeta credits, tokens, and of the augment stuff, which I do want substantially. When it comes to factions themselves, so these are our faction layout at the moment. We're currently at 3.2 million with Federation. We've got 1800 faction credits, which is not too bad overall. We are going to be skipping the level 32 ships. Again, please let me know whether you think that's a good or a bad thing in the comments down below. And tell me why you think it's either a good or a bad thing that I want to skip the level 32 ships. I am intrigued to know and find out your opinions. So hopefully we're going to go straight to the Enterprise. I'll tell you how we're going to do that in a minute. And then Romulans, we're currently sat at just over 3 million. And again, we're hopefully going to go straight to the Augur as well. With the Augment, which is what I'm focusing on a hell of a lot at the moment. So we're currently sat at 2.1 million in terms of corrupted decoded data. We only have 242 to go, which means we should be able to, fingers crossed, um, lock this faction out at obviously ally. Should be able to lock them out in the next. It should work out in the next about 9 days, because we currently get 28,400 tokens or reputation a day. So we should be able to lock it out in pretty much in about 8 days. Pretty much about 8 days. So we should be able to lock them out, which is obviously going to help because then we can obviously get some Karn shards, which obviously we need because we don't have them yet, and we do obviously want to get the augment officers. We do have so going to the officer section. So currently we've maxed out these two, the cadets, which obviously they're the only two max ones I've got at the moment. But when it comes to the new officers, for example, we've just managed to get Marla today. I'm pretty sure she doesn't get used that much, but we just got Marla today. We also got Navi yesterday and Remet a couple of days prior to that as well. We're currently sat a few away from Pan, so we've got 4 from Pan now, and Joe Chin, as I say, Joe Chin, something like that. He's obviously 6 away as well, so we're actually quite close with both of them. Like really, really close to both of them. In terms of the officers that I really want, which is obviously Pike, Marcus, for example, mainly Pike, to get obviously that type of that crew. So we're currently at 26 away from Pike, so we've still got a fair ways to go when it comes to Pike. Obviously, we're trying to get there as quick as obviously I can get there, but yeah, we're currently sat at 26 away, so hopefully we can get there soon enough. Excuse me, sorry about that. So yeah, hopefully we can get there soon enough, and we can start using pikers and the morale, not the morale, the hostile grinding crew to more beneficial use. So yeah, that's where I'm currently sat in the game. Currently sat at about 5.63 million power. In terms of my alliance, I think I'm about 6th. So I'm currently here. Yeah, I'm about 6th-ish. It sort of moves between us 3 at the moment. But yeah, I'm pretty much about 6th. So not too bad overall. Like I say, they all spend, so they've passed me quite quickly. But yeah, that's where we're currently at with the game. Please let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think of the videos and stuff like that as well. I will do these update videos once a month. I don't want to overload them too much, so I will do them once a month. Also, if you haven't already checked out, I am live streaming on Twitch quite regularly now as well. So if you go over to the Twitch, which I'll leave a link in the description, go and follow the channel and it will tell you when I go live. And obviously as well, I've also set up, well, there is also a Patreon If you do want to support the channel outside of just subscribing, you can head over to Patreon and become a Patreon as well if you want to do that. Obviously, that is completely optional. And there's also a Discord as well, which is related to the Twitch channel. So you can go and join that as well. One last thing would be on the live streams. We're going to be most likely doing dual live streams. So it's going to be focusing mainly on obviously Star Trek Fleet Command, and then the other one, the other half of the stream is going to focus on Elite Dangerous. So I'm going to start learning Elite Dangerous. We're going to start getting a bit better at it, and hopefully we can build a community on that as well. If you want to join me on that, obviously once I've got a bit better, then by all means, because it is an online game, and we can go hostiles hunting together, we can go mining together, we can go and do a lot of things on that type of game together online. So we hopefully can build a community, obviously from the Star Trek community, and go and do that. I would do something like Star Trek Online, however, I think it's a little bit outdated, and the graphics on it are a little bit washed out and stuff, and you can definitely see the age of it. Whereas Elite Dangerous, I know it's not related to Star Trek, however, the graphics are substantially better, the game engine is substantially better, and it's still a space game, so that's what we're all about. We're all about the space games, and obviously mainly Star Trek, obviously, but we're all about the space game. So I thought it was might have been a good thing to build a little bit more of the community. So please let me know your thoughts about that down below as well. A good way to help the channel is obviously hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification to tell you when I post a new video. Also, make sure you like or dislike the video, if you obviously, depending on your orientation of what you think of the video. That helps the YouTube algorithm, as well as you commenting down below. It also helps the algorithm to let other people know that this video is obviously of beneficial use to people. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers, and I'll see everyone next time. Bye bye for now.